Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today we will be doing a tarot reading for the disappearance of Jennifer Catcheway. But before I begin, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so that you get notified of my next upload. I'm uploading a new video every week and I'm offering a free tarot reading for all of my subscribers. So if you would like to have your reading with me, you can just send a message to my email or a direct message to my Instagram. All of the details will be in the description box below. Jennifer Catcheway, age 18, phoned her mom on June 19, 2008 to say she would be home that night to celebrate her 18th birthday. Her parents say they have not spoken to officers in years but continue to search for Jennifer themselves. In October 2017, her family spoke at the MMIWG inquiry hearings in Winnipeg, and they believe the RCMP never handled the case correctly and don't even know who the detective is assigned to her case. When Jennifer Catcheway last stood in her family's home, she was a few days shy of turning 18. She wrote a note to her parents and left. She said, quote, "Gone to see my cousin, be back later, love you, put my ice cream in the fridge, I'll have it when I get back," end quote. Her parents expected her to return to their home to celebrate, but never arrived. According to family members, Catcheway was seen for the last time getting into a truck on her birthday and may have been dropped off or left on a highway. Alright, let's start with the reading. Alright, so from the first deck we have Ten of Wands, the Magician, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Two of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Hierophant, and Eight of Cups. Okay, so let's start with the Ten of Wands here. There's a heaviness from this card. I feel like she was pressurized by someone or some people to do something against her will. And the Magician card here, I get a male energy from this card. Someone who is manipulative and narcissist. Basically does whatever he pleases and doesn't care about others. And underneath this card, we have the Eight of Pentacles. This card is also giving me a vibe that she was trapped or felt cornered. I feel that this male energy was the one behind all of this. He pressured Jennifer to do something, or he asked people to go against her for some reasons, and that's why the energy around this person is, like I said, very heavy, and I think that was what Jennifer felt. Now move on to this Three of Swords energy. This card shows that she was hurt, but I'm not sure if this killed her or if it's just hurting her. I hope to get more clarity when we draw more cards later. Now let's move on to another card. This Four of Pentacles. For me, this is like they were playing, and I feel like this is like a game or something that was played back and forth. I'm not really sure what that was, but what I get is that something to do with okay, right now this is your turn and then now my turn. Alright, so this kind of reminds me of what do you call it, Truth or Dare. Yeah, it might not be precisely that game, but it was kind of like that. What I feel is like, okay, now I have done my part, now it's your turn, something like that. So it's like back and forth type of game. And with the Two of Swords here, I feel like this whole thing started between two people and then more people got involved. Okay, so if we combine all these 6 cards that we have just read, I feel like they were playing at first, and then this person was pressured her to do something. Let's put it in a truth or dare game, and this person was like daring her to do something, and she didn't want it, but then him being so manipulative said something that provoked a lot of people to put more pressure into her, so that's why she felt trapped or cornered. So basically this Two of Swords then was the beginning of an argument between two people, and then more people got involved, and the argument started because of this. Now let's move on to the Hierophant card here. For me, this card shows that something happened during these arguments, and the lightning on the background here, I feel like they accidentally hurt her. So this is where the Three of Swords came, and the Hierophant here is representing someone who then took charge and planned what to do about what happened. And so this Hangman here, I get a sense that she was wrapped or tied up, like she couldn't move. Not sure if this was part of the dare, the thing that they asked her to do, or that they wrapped her after she got hurt. But with the Eight of Cups here, this is representing that they left her somewhere, like they left her behind. And with a lot of broken glasses here, I feel like there was alcohol involved for sure, and this was one of the reasons this whole thing happened. Well, we still have pieces here and there, and let's just draw more cards to get more insight about this case. Alright, so from the second deck, we have Queen of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Four of Wands, the Death card, Knight of Wands, Nine of Wands, the Tower, Three of Chalices, and Five of Chalices. Alright, so from the second deck we have two people's energy, Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands. And unfortunately we have the Death card here, which indicates that she has passed. With the Three of Swords here, I'm not sure if she just got hurt or that she was killed, but with the Death card here, it's kind of answering my question earlier. And that means that the result from the Three of Swords moment was brutal. And next to the Death card here, we have the Tower. I feel that this shows that the situation was bad and got out of control. Now let's move on to the people's energy here. First, this Queen of Wands, I feel that this is Jennifer's energy. And the Knight of Wands here is someone who is involved directly. So the Magician card here, I feel that this person might be someone who was provoking the situation, but this Knight of Wands was involved directly to what happened. And underneath Queen of Wands, we have Two of Pentacles. This clearly shows that whoever was involved put some thought on how to cover up what had happened. And with a lot of Wands energy in this reading, I feel like most likely they burned her body, so nothing got left behind. And the Four of Wands here for me is like her final resting place. And the Nine of Wands is showing us that they brought her body to a wooded area and burned the body there. And this right here for me is kind of representing the smoke. So if that was the case, I think that it would be difficult to find her body or to even come close to know what happened to her. Now let's move on to the Three of Chalices here. I think that this shows more than one person was involved. Like I said, I think that it started with an argument between two people and more people then got involved. Another thing from this card is that this is a celebration card and they are all holding the chalices. So I feel that this card is also about the party that she went to and the drink that they had there. So this could mean that the argument started at the party. It may have ended there too. So this whole things could have happened there. Now with the lost card here, the Five of Chalices, I sense that they threw something to the body of water. They might have forgotten to burn one or two things and realized that on their way back that they were still holding on to something that belonged to her or that would implicate them. So I think that they threw it into a body of water. Alright, so the Justice as the shadow card here, I think that this represents the authorities or the police. And the Chariot here is telling me that they didn't do enough in this case. I think that from the get-go, if they were quick on their feet to help the family find out where Jennifer was, I think that they would have solved the case or at least got closer to solving the case. I feel that the combination here showed that they didn't even search around. So from the oracle cards we have overcoming difficulties, sensitivity, and hello from heaven. With this card I feel that it shows that she fought back during whatever was happening. And the sensitivity card here, I feel like her intuition was telling her that something was wrong, but either she ignored it or it was too late, meaning she was already in the middle of a situation that started to get worse and worse. And the last oracle card is Hello from Heaven. I feel that this card is another card that represents her energy that she has passed, but I believe that she is now guiding her family to get closure and to find out what had happened to her. Alright, so that is all the reading for the disappearance of Jennifer Catcheway. I really hope that her family will get closure as soon as possible. This has been too long for them. I couldn't even begin to imagine how they feel. And I would like to know your thoughts about this case, so please share it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next Answer Cases reading.